Namaste. End of the day. Hope yours went as well as mine did. Just on my mind, it's as a young Christian, I always had trouble with the concept of reading the instructions of Jesus, his words, and saying, "Lest a man be willing to die, lest a man be willing to give up his life, give himself up." And I didn't get that. I could read it intellectually, I could understand it, but to mentally make that happen, I couldn't do it. Temptation was all I knew. The life that I had lived was what I knew. So now we're at this place where information about Advaita and non-duality comes in, and this is what I'm trying to say. It's the same. It's all the same. They're saying the same thing that Jesus said. To hear and see small m mind, the selfing, and surrender that to the mind of Christ. And it's not hard. It's not difficult. We do it all the time. We do. We get stuck in that small mind. Here's an example. So you're working away. You're working hard. It's a couple hours in. It's hot, and you look up and somebody else is not doing their part. They're walking around. They're fog ducking, hiding under the trees. So out right away. Oh, right? That's not fair. Fog ducker. Why am I working so hard? Blah, blah, blah. And all this narration is going on in the head. Oh, if he comes over here and tells me I'm not doing a good enough job, I'll make sure I share my mind with him. And right? On it goes. The conspiracy travels. Right? And you're all by yourself. Nothing's going on. Nothing. Just you and what you're doing. And now all of a sudden you're caught up in this entanglement because you looked up and seen somebody not doing what you expected them to be doing. Not taking into consideration, maybe the guy has an injury, or a girl. Maybe who knows? There could be anything. But you automatically, small mind, jumps on. It's a defense mode. I'm not doing a good enough job. They're going to criticize. And that's not fair. And justice and all this bullshit. It's just bullshit. It's small mind. When that stuff comes on me, I recognize it, I see it, and it's comical. This is what I'm saying. You learn to laugh at the selfing. When the mind goes back to that, she loves me not, she loves me not. It's up, we see it. We see the conspiracies, we see the head trip. And for so long it was an entanglement. It's just an absolute entanglement. And then, okay, well, let's just go have a few beers. We'll have a couple beers at the pub, and right? And then that just, how's that work out? So just see it. When you're with your partner, your kids, your family, just recognize small mind. Recognize how it jumps on there. You get on the bus, or you go to a service of some sort, and the clerk is less than polite, less than kind. And now they're prejudiced, they're this, they're that, they're racist, they're judgmental, blah, blah, blah. We have no idea what that poor clerk has gone through that day or the day before or in that moment. We have no idea. It doesn't enter our mind because we're selfish. That's selfing. That's the verbing. There's no you, there's just the selfing. And watch it, see it. See when it happens, see the nonsense. And you don't have to go run around and being holier than thou. It's not about that. Just recognize that quiet voice that's about selfishness, discontent, restlessness, dissatisfaction, boredom, right? That's the self. That's the small mind saying, you got to get busy. You should be doing something, right? Well, do what? Do what? Stir the pot? That's generally what the small mind tells us to do. Stir the pot. Go stir the pot a little bit. So, don't stir the pot. Smoke it. It's much healthier, much more sane. That's not what I'm talking about. But anyways, enjoy your day, the rest of your evening, and just recognize and take ownership of what's yours and let the rest slide. All is love. Namaste.